Welcome back, my fellow curious humans, to another episode of Things on Earth that makes scientists violently scratch their heads. Today, we are exploring places so bizarre, creepy, and defying basic logic that even nature itself forgot to read the physics manual. We're talking about rivers that boil animals, waterfalls that bleed, and rocks that literally walk across the desert when nobody is looking. If you thought your sleeping schedule was unexplained, wait until you see what Mother Nature has been hiding in plain sight. Grab your tinfoil hat and a snack, because we are diving straight into the weirdest corners of planet Earth. Don't forget to hit subscribe unless you want a possessed rock from Death Valley moving into your living room. First up, we have Blood Falls in Antarctica, where a 5-story waterfall of bright, blood-red liquid oozes out of a pure white glacier like a scene straight from a horror movie. For almost a century, people thought spooky ancient microbes were bleeding inside the ice, which sounds like the start of an alien invasion. Turns out, it's actually a trapped subterranean lake full of iron and extreme salt that hasn't seen sunlight in 2 million years, rusting instantly when it hits air. It's like leaving an apple out on your kitchen counter, except the apple is an entire frozen continent, throwing a dramatic red tantrum. Next, in Minnesota's Judge C.R. Magny State Park, the Brule River splits into two at a giant rock formation. The right side flows down normally like a good little river, but the left side plummets directly into a deep, mysterious pothole called the Devil's Kettle and completely vanishes into nothingness. Scientists dropped ping-pong balls, dye, GPS trackers, and probably a few accidental car keys down the hole, and absolutely nothing ever came back out. Where does it go? The center of the Earth? Narnia? Your lost left sock stash? We still don't fully know. Deep beneath the Romanian countryside lies Movile Cave, a place that was completely sealed off from the outside world for 5.5 million years. The air inside is packed with toxic hydrogen sulfide and methane with half the normal oxygen, meaning walking in without a mask is a fast track to sleep mode. Yet inside this poison bubble live dozens of terrifying, totally blind, translucent creatures that look like alien monsters from another dimension. It proves that while you complain when the Wi-Fi drops for 5 minutes, these creepy bugs spent millions of years thriving in literal deadly fart gas. In a quiet valley in Norway called Hessdalen, strange glowing spheres of light floating in the night sky have been baffling observers since the 1980s. These mysterious balls of light, ranging from the size of a car to a house, dance around, hover, flash bright colors, and then vanish into thin air. Scientists set up a permanent radar station, but their best theories sound like sci-fi fanfiction, battery-like natural reactions between sulfur, dust, and valley minerals. Basically, Norway has its own free, unexplained rave party in the sky every single weekend, no ticket required. In the heart of the Peruvian Amazon lies Manantiacu, a geothermal river 4 miles long where the water gets hot enough to literally brew tea or boil small animals alive. If you fall into this river, you don't get a nice relaxing spa day. You get turned into instant soup in seconds. What makes this place mind-blowing is that it's nowhere near an active volcano. The nearest volcano is 400 miles away. Geologists suspect deep earth cracks are shooting up superheated thermal water from the mantle, which means Earth basically built a giant tea kettle in the middle of a rainforest. If you hate thunderstorms, never move to Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela. At the mouth of the Catatumbo River, lightning strikes up to 28 times per minute for 10 hours straight, nearly 300 nights every single year. That's over 1 million lightning bolts a year hitting the exact same spot. It's so bright and reliable that sailors used it as a natural lighthouse for centuries. The mix of warm marsh methane gas and cold mountain winds turns the night sky into a constant, violent disco show, proving Mother Nature definitely has anger management issues and needs a calming herbal tea. In Death Valley, California, massive rocks weighing up to 700 pounds move across a dry lake bed completely on their own, leaving long, winding tracks in the dirt. For decades, nobody had ever witnessed them actually moving, leading to wild theories about aliens, telekinesis, and magnetic magic. Scientists finally captured them on camera using GPS trackers, discovering that rare winter rain creates a thin layer of ice, which melts into floating sheets pushed by gentle winds. So yes, Giant heavy rocks slide around on ice skates when humans aren't watching, proving even stones like to go ice skating. Located in the Mapamay Biosphere Reserve in Mexico, the Zone of Silence is an eerie desert patch where radio signals die. Compasses spin out of control like crazy fidget spinners, and TV signals vanish. To make things weirder, high concentrations of meteorites fall here more than almost anywhere else on Earth. In 1970, an American test missile carrying radioactive material malfunctioned and crashed right in the middle of this zone, fueling endless conspiracy theories. Scientists blame high underground deposits of magnetite, but if your phone battery drops to zero there, just know the desert ate your signal. Off the coast of Western Australia lies Lake Hillier, a lake that looks like someone dumped millions of gallons of Pepto-Bismol or strawberry milkshake into the ocean. It is a brilliant, permanent bubblegum pink color, and even if you scoop the water into a glass, it stays bright pink. Unlike other colored lakes, this pink color comes from microalgae called Dunaliella salina, an extreme salt-loving bacteria that produce red pigments to survive. It's completely safe to swim in, though you'll look like a giant floating marshmallow in a sea of pink juice. Most volcanoes spew hot red-orange lava, but the Kawah Ijen volcano in Indonesia is famous for erupting electric bright blue flames and glowing blue liquid lava at night. It looks like something straight out of a futuristic video game, attracting tourists from all over the world. The blue color isn't actually blue lava. It is high-pressure sulfuric gases ignited by extreme heat, creating liquid sulfur that burns electric blue as it flows down the mountain. It's stunningly beautiful, but one whiff of that sulfur gas will make you wish you had a space helmet. Found in places like Canada, India, and Pennsylvania, gravity hills are bizarre spots where physical laws seem to take a day off. If you stop your car at the bottom of a hill and put it in neutral, the car will inexplicably start rolling uphill all by itself. Water poured on the ground rolls uphill too. Scientists promise it's just a crazy optical illusion caused by surrounding tilted horizons that trick your brain into thinking down is up. But watching your heavy car roll backward up a mountain feels 100% like dark magic. So there you have it, folks. From bleeding glaciers to sky raves and ice skating rocks, Earth is basically a giant, weird playground with physics rules set to random mode. Which of these places would you visit first? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a friend who still thinks Earth is boring. Until next time, stay curious and don't get eaten by a boiling river.